Do you ever notice how the person you see in the mirror isn't always exactly the same as the person you see in your mind when you picture yourself? Hi there, this is Jacqueline Powers. If you're open to being hypnotized by me, I'm going to do something a little different with you this time. So before we begin, if you do want to be hypnotized by me, and you want to feel your body responding all on its own to a suggestion or instruction that it was given, well, you were already deep in trance. If this is what you want, just get comfortable. Really comfortable. The kind of comfortable where your body has already decided for itself exactly where it wants to settle. Back supported, shoulders loose, hands resting wherever they feel best. No decisions left to make, just settled. Tonight you're not going to be the one being hypnotized. This is your voice tonight, warm and steady, guiding you somewhere new. You're simply going to watch someone very familiar slip deeply under my control while you rest safely and warmly in the passenger seat. Take a long, slow breath in and let it out even slower. Good. Another one. Just like that. Feel the air moving through you. Gentle and easy, carrying every bit of tension out on the exhale. Now, I want you just to imagine yourself sitting comfortably in front of a large, clear mirror. The lighting is soft and kind, and there, right in front of you, is the face you recognize, the one who looks almost exactly like you. When you picture yourself in your mind, the person you think of as you. I mean, did you ever notice how the person in the mirror wasn't quite the same person you think of as you? And as you think of that, it becomes harder to tell whether you're the one looking, or the one being looked at, or the one hearing this inside your mind. While you watch the person you think of as you, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to feel anything yet. This time around, you just get to watch. Your conscious mind is already stepping back, just one gentle step into a warm, comfortable seat, slightly reclined, supportive, safe. From here, you can still see everything, hear everything, but the effort of managing anything that belongs to someone else now. Just notice the person in the mirror. Let them hold your focus, just like my words always hold your focus. So effortless, So easy for me to hypnotize the one in the mirror. I already know everything they respond to. From all of those other times when you were the one being hypnotized, by focusing on the sound of my voice. When I say, relax your jaw, their jaw relaxes, doesn't it? You can see it happening right there in the reflection. The muscles softening, letting go. When I say, open your mouth just a little, their mouth falls open slightly, lips parting in that soft, natural way. When I say the word hypnosis, their eyes glaze over as they think about what that word really means. They're thinking of hypnosis, feeling thoughts slowing more and more. You're still comfortably in the passenger seat. You don't have to follow along. You don't have to let go to my words. You just simply watch with that quiet, fascinated interest as the person in the mirror begins to let go, begins to relax, responding so automatically. Their shoulders are dropping now. Their breathing is becoming slow and even. Each breath deeper than the last. Every exhale carrying them a little further from the busy thinking world and a little closer to that warm, heavy place where everything just happens. When I say to relax your shoulders even more, their shoulders drop another inch. When I say let your eyelids feel heavy, their eyelids grow heavy, wanting to drift, wanting to lower. And when I say feel that first warm flush of relaxation spreading across those cheeks, you can notice it happening. That soft pink glow. A quiet sign that the body is already listening so perfectly. You're still watching it happen to them, following along with every change, every word, feeling warm, safe, deeply rested. The part of you that usually monitors and plans and decides has simply taken its seat and is now watching the show with calm, detached pleasure. It feels good to rest like this. It feels good to let someone else drive. Keep your eyes on the mirror. Watch how their heads tilt just slightly. Watch how their posture softens. Watch how every suggestion I give lands directly and effortlessly on that person in the mirror. When I say the word deeper, their whole body sinks a little heavier into the chair they're sitting in. When I say pleasure, A subtle wave of warmth moves visibly across their skin. You don't need to do anything about it. You just get to watch. You're just a passenger, and the watching feels incredible, peaceful, arousing in the gentlest, most fascinating way. Stay right here in the passenger seat. The mirror is still clear. That person reflected there is becoming more and more responsive with every word. And you're perfectly content to simply observe. We're going to take this even further now. Those tired, heavy eyes, too heavy to open now. A flash of warmth spreading across the cheeks, traveling down the neck, across the chest, shoulders dropping heavier still. Every muscle loose and heavy and perfectly relaxed. As you watch, something begins to shift. The scene in front of you becomes so captivating, so smooth and flowing, that you start to lose yourself in it. The words feel closer now, warmer, more intimate. For moments at a time, you can't quite tell whether the voice is still describing the person you were watching, or whether the words are simply landing on you, sinking straight in. It doesn't matter. You simply fall deeper into the spell of the words, and the distinction fades. The breathing is slower now, heavier, almost a sigh with every exhale, a soft, involuntary sound escaping the parted lips, quiet, helpless, beautiful. The flesh deepening, skin growing warmer, more sensitive, more alive to every suggestion. You're losing yourself even more now. The mirror has grown hazy around the edges. The boundary between watcher and watched is dissolving. One moment you're simply observing. The next, the words feel so direct, so personal, that you forget there was even any separation at all. You just sink into the feeling, letting the spell take you, letting every description wash through you like warm water. The whole body responding so easily, so completely to every word. Deeper now, lips staying parted, breathing staying slow and heavy, every breath feeding that growing heat. The body so responsive, so open, so perfectly tuned to this voice. And still you lose yourself further. The words feel less and less like something you're watching happening to someone else. They feel like they're happening right here, right now, flowing through you. You don't need to remember the mirror. You don't need to remember the passenger seat. You simply drift, carried by the voice, carried by the sensations, carried by the irresistible spell. Every suggestion lands deeper. Every caress sends the pleasure further. Every slow breath pulls you deeper into the scene until the watching and the feeling have become one single delicious experience. Lips still parted, breathing still heavy, that flush still glowing across the skin. You are safely held in the passenger seat, yet the seat itself is becoming part of the spell. Warm, rested, deeply fascinated. The more you lose yourself in the words, the better it feels. Stay right here, drifting, sinking, losing yourself completely in the scene. We're going to melt away the last of the resistance now. That small, flickering flame of resistance, still visible for just a moment longer. You can see it there, trying to burn brightly. But it's already growing smaller, weaker, the wick shortening as it consumes itself. The brighter it fights to stay alight, the faster it melts, the candle beneath it dripping, disappearing until the flame begins to flicker and dance desperately, smaller, smaller, smaller still, until finally, with one last soft sigh, the flame goes out completely. And in that moment of darkness, a beautiful soft blue glow begins to emerge. Slow, gentle, warm, unstoppable. It starts in the center of the chest, spreading outward like liquid light, flowing down the arms, into every finger, down through the belly, sinking heavily into the pelvis, filling the thighs, the calves, all the way down to the toes. A perfect, endless, delicious loop with no beginning and no end. 10. Those shoulders sinking so much heavier now, dropping as if they're made of warm, heavy lead, melting down and down. 9. Breathing becoming even slower, deeper. Every exhale drawing that blue glow further in. Every exhale releasing the last traces of tension, letting everything become so loose, so open, so ready. 8. That blue light spreading deeper into the chest, wrapping around the heart, flowing down into the stomach, making everything feel warm, heavy, and so incredibly good. 7. Moving slower now. 6. Building with no escape. 5. Halfway there. The body's so perfectly responsive. Every suggestion sliding straight in with no resistance left. 4. The last tiny fragments of resistance dissolving completely into the blue glow. There is only surrender now. Only this wonderful, helpless feeling. 3. Lips parted so wide now. 2. So close now. 1. Right on the edge of total surrender. 0. Deeply hypnotized now. Completely under my control. This body belongs to me. And you've become such a perfect passenger in your own mind. There is no barrier anymore, no distance. The words I speak flow directly into the sensations you feel. You are simply carried, lost, floating in the most delicious trance, while every suggestion becomes real, immediate experience, and more mind-melting than anything you've ever experienced before. I control this body completely. The breathing stays heavy and deep. The lips stay parted. The skin stays flushed and glowing with heat. You are so beautifully lost now. A perfect passenger in your own mind. No barrier whatsoever between my words and the sensations flooding through your body. The more you listen, the more you feel. The more you feel, the deeper you sink. The deeper you sink, the better it all feels. You've become such a perfect passenger in your own mind. There is no barrier left at all. No mirror. No distance. No separation between the words I speak and the sensations flooding through you. The moment the description lands, the heat blooms hotter, the wetness spreads, the stroking feels even more real, even more intimate. You're simply being carried, lost, floating in the most exquisite trance, while every pulse of denied pleasure sinks deeper and deeper into your core. Stay right here in this warm, safe passenger seat. Let the body continue its slow, obedient dance of pleasure and denial. Feel how good it is to be carried so completely, to have given up all control, to simply experience the ride. The deeper you sink into this feeling, the more natural it becomes. The more natural it becomes, the more you crave returning to it again and again. This feeling is yours now. This memory of total surrender, of being the fascinated passenger while the body obeys so beautifully, of the hot, juicy, endless denial that feels better with every passing second. Anytime you think of this experience, anytime you hear my voice again, the passenger seat will open for you instantly. You will settle back into it, warm, safe, deeply rested, and the body will begin to respond automatically once more, just as it is right now. Hand stroking, heat building, denial locked perfectly in place. The denial stays locked. The craving to return and go even deeper stays with you. The pleasure of being the passenger becomes stronger and more irresistible every single time you experience it. And when I finally grant release, whenever that moment comes, it will be more powerful, more shattering, more mind-melting intense than anything you've ever felt before. I'm going to bring you back now, slowly, gently, with complete care and love for how beautifully you surrender tonight. The passenger seat begins to return to its upright position, awareness drifting back toward the front, still carrying all the warmth, all the wetness, all the delicious memory, all the quiet, profound pleasure. One, feeling the body become a little lighter, a little more present, still relaxed, still open. Two, a little stretch moving through the limbs, fingers and toes waking up. The breathing becoming a little more normal. Three, halfway back, the mind clear and calm, carrying the passenger feeling with you like a secret, glowing warmth deep in your chest, ready to return whenever you need it. 4, eyes beginning to think about opening, the memory of everything you felt and everything you watched still vivid. 5, wide awake now, fully alert, completely yourself, smiling softly as you realize how deeply you sank and how much you already look forward to the next time you climb into the warm passenger seat. The passenger seat is always here waiting for you, warm, ready, whenever you want to return and lose yourself even deeper. Until next time, sleep well.